Hey y'all, so today we're going to be checking out Forever Winter. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Shy in Second Life, and on this channel we check out aesthetically pleasing places in the virtual world of Second Life, and I also sporadically do lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested in content like this, go ahead and subscribe. So yeah, y'all know I've been getting my workout on, with my little walk run intervals that I'm still doing, kicking ass, might I say. Today I ain't gonna say I took it a little too far, but I did not properly prepare for things, just so that I don't forget. When you hear the wind coming in, that's the heat. I forgot my little thing that I say, but I did not do none of the things that I normally do. I don't know why I didn't, but today was just an all-around off day for me. These cookies are so cute. So I didn't exercise like earlier like I wanted to, so I ended up doing it like later in the evening, which now I know is a no. It didn't feel the same for me. So this is like a little ice skating ring. How cute. So yeah, I get on the treadmill to start to work out, and I'm cool. I do my normal little 5-minute walk, and then I'll go and do my my run after that, or whatever people call a jog, a sprint, not a sprint, but like a jog, a brisk walk or whatever. So I'm like running, and normally I've worked myself up where pretty much I do 5-minute walk, 5-minute run, which is fine. But today when I did it, I barely could get to 5 minutes. How cute is this? Yeah, when I tell you struggling. Now mind you, I've been doing this same thing over and over and over again. I have not missed a day, because what I do know about me is, although a lot of people can have like breaks and stuff like that, or they're like, oh, have a day of rest. Me, I can't do that. The way I am set up, if I take a day off, call it forever. You might as well just say it's forever. So I know that I cannot afford to take any days off, which I'm fine with that. Like, I really want to be doing something every day when it comes to like some form of exercise. So I'm getting my little jog on. When I tell you, it was so hard to make it to the 5 minutes. I literally had to pep talk myself the entire time. Oh, they have these little circles here for like little line dances, and I think this is like a little photo thing. It's super cute here. They got a DJ booth. Y'all know I love me some DJ equipment, but I made it through. But I definitely walked this time around way more than I ran, and I didn't like that. I felt defeated. I'm not gonna lie. When you're doing so good and then you have a day like today, it does kind of put a little damper on the things that you've been doing. But at the same time, it's still like, okay, but you did it. So there's always going to be tomorrow. You always have another chance to do better than you did today. And so that's really the way that I'm looking at it. I love this little salt bag firewood joint they got going on. Come on, because I want to look at this. They got me, I think I hit the snow or something. So yeah, that's how I felt about today. I'm like, that it kind of sucked, but at the same time, I'm doing it again tomorrow. So tomorrow will be a better day than today. We're gonna speak that into existence and let that be that. But I'm still going strong, y'all. I ran 15 minutes. Not today. Definitely not today, but like the day before yesterday, 15 minutes straight. Now that might not be much to many, but coming from somebody who has never ran for any substantial amount of time, I don't even remember doing it in grammar school at gym. I was that girl that would always claim it's that time of the month for me. And fortunately, the gym teachers were male, and so they were not trying to hear any piece or part of that. So I was always able to just, sit it out. But I do kind of feel like the reasoning why I was feeling so off today is, one, because I did not prep properly, but also I am pretty sure they gonna let you know if you want a naughty or nice list. I'm pretty sure that my okay, don't do that, because I'm trying to open the door, so why would you do that? I'm pretty sure that my time of the month is approaching, and it normally comes, we got a couple days for some reason. some reason, my body will never let me enjoy a holiday without a cycle. I don't understand. I'm talking Valentine's Day, birthdays, all holidays. All holidays. She's coming through. She said, I shall not be forgotten. So, yeah, I'm not surprised, but I also did not prep properly for today. So now I know that I have to do that. I'm intermittent fasting, and so what's happening, anybody who has intermittent fasting, what you do notice is once you do it for a certain amount of time, everybody's going to be different. Your appetite really is kind of shot, and that's like really where I'm at now. So it's not that I'm like holding myself back from eating. I'm literally not hungry. And I've seen so many videos where people are like, we don't recommend running for weight loss because when you run, you get hungry and things like that. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe because my pace is slow, it's not really doing anything to me. But there have been days where I was really, really hungry, and I fought it off after I would exercise, because I'm like, I want to still be able to eat within my window. So it's kind of like a mind over matter thing. This table set is so cute. So although I was hella hungry, I was still able to not eat. So now I'm getting to the point where if hold up, come on now, because I want to look at this. I said, is that supposed to be like a peppermint swirl on his back, or is that a bullseye? I don't really like that. I don't like how they did him. I don't be hungry. I'm not hungry. And so I'm in a position now where I'm like, girl, you have to remember that you have to eat. This Ferris wheel is super cute, and it's just getting harder and harder as the days are going on. But I'm trying to just stay in the mind frame of knowing okay, listen, you have to eat, even though you're still going to be eating in a calorie deficit. You still have to eat, and that's the heat shot. Last video, the heat was hella loud. I don't know if it was my mic placement, but I was like, damn, it's louder than it normally is. And for me, it's always loud, but god damn, it was real loud the last video. So yeah, I'm like, you appreciate being in ketosis, you appreciate being in a position where you really don't have those food triggers, but it's to a point now where there are no triggers, and I'm not hungry. I have zero appetite. I can stomach water. That's about it. And so although I am very proud of myself for being able to get myself into a state of ketosis, because if you know, that's not the easiest thing to do, especially when you're coming off of a space of just knowing that you want to eat. Because going into ketosis or getting your body to a state of ketosis, it does take some work, because you still have those food triggers while you're trying to get into that space. How cute is this little picnic area? And so I was able to push through it and push past it. And I will say this, every time I need to get into ketosis, I do feel like I have an upper hand in it, as opposed to a lot of other people, simply because I've done a 7-day water fast before. I would have made it longer, but I started getting heart palpitations and I had to go to the hospital. But that's neither here nor there, because I did it. And so what I know is that I definitely can push through the mind over matter. However, when this is a cute train. Is this train just for I ain't even getting no hand. I think this is just for, you might be able to sit on that, but it's super cute. Although when you get so deep into your food addiction, how cute is this, that it does make it very difficult for you to even put yourself in the mind frame of telling yourself okay, no, we're not eating, we're about to go into ketosis, we're about to do something better for ourselves. Knowing that that's something that I can do once I get my mind in the correct space, I really feel good about that, because it's not an easy thing to do, especially when you're dealing with a food addiction. When you don't have an addiction to food, it's so much easier to be in that state, or to just not really eat, because it's not something that is on your mind 24/7. Let me get up in here because I want to see. And so I just feel oh, that bed is cute. What this little thing say? I just feel to be in this state right now, I'm just so happy. I didn't know how long it would take, so I'm really happy that it just didn't throw me for a doozy, because Sometimes it'll get worse before it gets better. Oh, it's really pretty in here. And it's like it's giving like winter fall or winter spring type vibes. It's like if they like mix the seasons. This is super cute. So yeah, so that's where I'm at now, but I'm feeling good thus far. Today I did feel just like weak and stuff like that. I had some yogurt and I didn't want any yogurt, but I felt like my sugar was low when I was on that damn treadmill. When I tell you, I was telling myself like, okay, Candace, maybe you can you could run for like 2 minutes towards the end. And then I was just like, no, you're either going to walk the rest of the way today and you're not going to run again for today and be able to try again tomorrow, or you're going to run for 2 minutes and your ass going to pass out and then you're not going to be able to do shit tomorrow. So I decided to do the latter, and I just walked for the remainder of the time so that then I could come back to it and run tomorrow with the proper warming up, as well as making sure that I'm hydrated and things like that, because it's like when you're in a calorie deficit, you already are not eating like the full amount of calories to like sustain the weight that you're at, which you don't want to do. You want to be in a calorie deficit, but then also not be hydrating. It's like, okay, you already not eating as many calories, and then you're exerting a lot of energy doing this. So it's like we don't even have like everything we need in this body. How beautiful is this? To make sure that you have a safe exercise time, like a safe treadmill exercise. And so it's like, no, we're not gonna do that. So I promised y'all I would not end up in nobody's hospital, but the level of desperation is definitely there. I'm constantly like, okay, you know what? You have a child, you don't have time for that, I understand, you want to take like really, really drastic measures, but you can't do the things that you did before you had a child. But at the same time, I didn't have these food issues before, I had a child. All of this came post-pregnancy. I didn't have an issue with food. I could go a whole day and not realize that I hadn't even ate. Like, I was that girl who would be like, you haven't ate anything today, but I'm sitting in the house with a badass headache. So I didn't have any food noise and things like that before, I got pregnant. But as we know, they got these so it's some like kid stuff to do here. But I don't know, this land kind of gives me like romantic vibes. They have a lot of little cuddle nook spots. Like this is another one. Just really, really like sweet romantic type spaces. It doesn't really give me like a kid type vibe. Although of course, kids could be there. Is this the Queen's? Is this the Queen's album? What? I know that's right. So I do feel like that when you want to lose weight and then you begin to lose weight and you are in the right space that you want to be in and you're in ketosis and things like that, it's so much easier to just keep going. But it's like you have to, still be safe about it, especially when you have responsibilities and people that are dependent on you being here. I don't want no type of demise in any way, shape, or form. Trying to get in shape and lose weight, but the desperation is there. Where it's like, I want to toe that line, being totally honest, but I'm not gonna do it because I know the last time I told that line, my ass ended up in the hospital. Now, heart palpitations ain't no joke. I was scared shitless, and the medical staff was just as alarmed. I've never gotten back so quickly. I said, it's a bunch of people here, but they're like, no, you right there, to bring your ass back right now, because you're not finna be having nothing going on with you in our damn lobby, in our damn waiting room. But you feel like that, like you really are open to taking really drastic measures when you get so far gone. See, another little cute little sitting space. I love this. When you get so far gone with just like your weight, it's so easy to just like slip into a level of desperation that really takes you to a dark space that you really are not trying to be at. I love that this land is really like twisty turny, and they got a lot of little dipped off nook spaces. So you see how it's like kids good. I'm not sure what the rating is here. I think it's a moderate land, but it's like it's giving romantic. It's like, yeah, you can bring the kids, but leave their asses at the crib. The grandma, the grandma, the baby for now. It's something like that. Like, come here with your boo thing. Not so much the children, but if you come in with your kids, the kids will have some things to do. So you got to make that call on your own. It's so pretty here. They have so many different little spaces. This is a different elevation. I love this. How cute is that? The thing that trips me out about when you get into the mind frame, like, okay, I'm going to be healthier, making healthier choices and things like that, it's always the easiest in the beginning, because it's like, it's the beginning, but it's like you have to be able to want to do this for like the long haul. Like, I'm really enjoying myself. I will admit, the other times that I've been in this space where I'm like, okay, I want to lose weight, I want to do this, I want to do that, I wasn't enjoying the journey. I was doing what I needed to do. And I do feel like, although you have to make sacrifices regarding like what you want and what you need to do, I do feel like when it comes to like getting yourself in shape and stuff like that, you do need to have a level of motivation outside of just simply wanting to do it. And I also feel like you have to have some type of enjoyment. Otherwise, you're gonna dread it. And I feel like when you dread things, that's the quickest way for you to stop doing them, because you don't look forward to things that you dread. I love these little chalkboards. They're so pretty. I saw this one on a different land before, but they are so pretty. Look how pretty this is. I love all the little colors and stuff like that. And so I'm really enjoying myself. Like, I really love seeing how far I can push myself when it comes to running, seeing like how long I can run for and things like that. Like, I'm really, really proud of the progress that I'm making. And even though today was not the best day for me, it still was progress. I still got up. I still did it. Even though I really, really didn't feel like doing it, I still did it.